It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the New York Jets and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And it's coming up next on Madden Football.
We're looking live at a beautiful fly-in to Everbank Field in Jacksonville. And even if you close your eyes, Brock, you'd still know exactly where you were by the rallying cry of the Jaguar faithful in the stands. Welcome to another entertaining matchup, folks. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart on the call in this one. And Brock, got a couple of running backs down on the field who can really take over their offenses when they get in the groove.
And I think that's going to be the ultimate goal of both of these offenses, right? I mean, there's just no confusion about it. They want to get their bell cow in that groove and get them going. Find that rhythm where they're ripping off chunk yardage run after run and then just keep on feeding that beast. In a game like this, whichever offense can get that rhythm and run game going first is likely going to be your winner.
Anders Carlson ready to get us started. And we're off from Jacksonville. Devin Duvernay to return it. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. They're brought out by a former first-rounder now in his 4th NFL season from Alabama, Mac Jones.
To say the last couple years for Mac Jones up in New England were tumultuous, that wouldn't do it justice. After taking the team to the playoffs and surprising his rookie year, well, it was a bumpy road, and it's a big reason why he's back home. Remember, he starred in high school in Jacksonville, was a national champion up in Tuscaloosa, and he's hoping to reinvent himself coming back to the Jags.
First snap, and Jones is going to throw. And his first pass falls incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's second down coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Brought to a halt by C.J. Mosley. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. They go play fake with Jones. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. Takes this in at the 25. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So now it's the Jets getting out on offense for their opening drive. They're led out by the 4-time MVP who's been in this league since 2005, Aaron Rodgers.
I think it's safe to say, Kate, Aaron Rodgers may be one of the most polarizing figures in the NFL, but there is nobody that will question his ability to spin a football different than everybody else. Just ask his receivers, tight ends, running backs, anybody that's ever played with him. He elevates their game, and he often elevates his own game to an MVP kind of level.
First play, and Rodgers letting it rip. Has a man, it's Tyler Conklin. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. That's caught, it's Breece Hall. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Cat Numa there to bring him down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That throw finds Conklin. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Third down give to Hall. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
So on fourth down, the Jets turn to a fan favorite. It's Thomas Morstead to punt it away. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Second drive of the game upcoming for this Jaguar offense. They're looking at the entire field in front of them. A long drive ahead, Brock, as they start out very close to their own goal line. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. He's fighting for it, but will not get there. They stall the run out, and that's a safety. I thought we were coming here to call an NFL game today, partner, but this has me smelling peanuts and hot dogs. This is starting more like a baseball game. We got a 2-0 score here, still in the first.
Kind of like a little pitcher's duel, too, right? I mean, just one of these games, and if it starts this way, who knows where it goes from here, but I do know this. It's a confidence builder for a defense. When a defense can go out there and not just get a stop, but put points on the board, man, does that usually infuse them with energy to come.
So they give away the lead on the safety, and now they're going to have to give away the football with a free kick. He has it at the 13. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. The second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Stopped by Foye Oluokun. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They give on second to Hall. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Stopped that time by Antonio Johnson.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Rodgers here from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They bring a tight end in motion right. On first down, here comes Hall. And he gets it forward and still about a yard out of that. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Setting up the screen. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Sent to the ground by Mason Smith.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Rodgers throwing on third down. Able to hit Hall, complete. 16 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
First down, Rodgers. Wilson on the slant. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. The former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. The former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop. They get it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, Rodgers. And they're going to tag a defender with this one. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. This drive just keeps on moving after the penalty resets that marker. First down from the red zone. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Rodgers set to pass. Oh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Anders Carlson on now for the field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. It sails right through. A beautifully placed football.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Here's Parker Washington with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They'll take over here, 1st and 10. On first down, it's Jones to throw. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Jones on first down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
On second down, it's Etienne. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Quincy Williams making the tackle. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Jones now on 3rd down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. All right, defense did its job, forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
Now here comes the New York offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Jaguars are able to bring this back to the 35-yard line. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they threw an interception to give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock, but what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
They're set up at the 35 now. Here's Etienne on first down. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Etienne gets it on the draw. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
The kick by Shudak is good. And that trims the lead to just a couple.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. On the return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked off.
They're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. This is reeled in by Wilson. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
1st down, ball at the 36. Here's Rodgers. Continuing to move past the 45.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Rodgers to throw. He'll get this one to Adams. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Hall running between the tackles. And they'll stop him, but not until he has a nice little gain down to the 32. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Hall gets it again on 2nd down. He finds space into the red zone. And they finally get to him at the 15. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he's not going to escape this. The Jets drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. A give left side for Hall. And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Stopped by Foye Oluoku. Just 1 yard. Could have used considerably more. That's going to bring up 3rd and very long. To throw, Rodgers. Hall there to haul it in. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Jets in position to attempt a field goal. Anders Carlson on now for the field goal try. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that grows the lead to 5.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. First down, throw by Jones. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. He's got the hook up to Ingram. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. From the shotgun, it's Jones. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. That's low and bounces short of his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Logan Cook on to punt. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And he sure has proven to be a handful for them, grabbing their attention as a runner, but actually doing a good bit of damage as part of the team's passing game, too. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. This is on target to Xavier Gibson. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. Here we go, third and less than a yard. Pressure comes, Rodgers. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down throw by Rodgers. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Again, Rodgers. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them, and the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the late, great Dennis Green. He said it perfectly. We had him right where we wanted, and we let him off the hook.
Throwing on first down, Rodgers. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that's incomplete. With 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing once again, Rodgers. A massive shot towards the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. So at the end of two, the Jets really playing road warriors here. They've got the lead. Now we'll send you down I-95 a couple hours to Orlando, depending on traffic. And we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports halftime reports. Both these teams ready for the fight ahead. We're ready to get back to it as well. And to do just that, we'll hand it back over to Kate and Brock.
All right, thank you, Coach. And we are back and about set to begin the second half. On now is Cook to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So to begin the third quarter, the New York offense returning to the field. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
They start the drive with Hall. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Here's Hall once more. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Stopped by Foye Oluokun. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on third down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and short. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. He was looking Malachi Corley's way there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs hurt them. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And it'll be Jaguars football. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. Duvernay comes in motion right. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Brought to a halt by C.J. Mosley. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Complete, it's Ingram. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Quincy Williams making the tackle. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. So now here's 3rd and 5. Throwing here, Jones. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it deep downfield. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Etienne does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
A tight end in motion now. One more time with Etienne. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Jaguars grab the lead on their first series of the half. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the 2nd time around.
Jags offense hasn't left since the touchdown. They're going for 2 here.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And that pass is cut inside the end zone. The 2-point try comes through, and their lead's a field goal now. Well, that right there, a very important 2-point conversion, Brock. Their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math was pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. Puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, and certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
On now is Cook to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. Returns looking good so far. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. The Jets returning their offense and this running back to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Ball at the 33 for first down. Rodgers will look to throw. Able to hit home, complete. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Play brought to an end by Ronald Darby. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10 from the 41. Rodgers here from the gun. He's got the hook up to Adams. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 37. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing again, it's Rodgers. That's complete to Wilson. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Hall takes it straight ahead. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Josh Hines-Allen, that time to haul him down. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. They go right back to Hall. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5. To throw is Rodgers. Gets it to him on the screen. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. He has the New York touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Anders Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets take a 4-point lead.
Jaguars 11.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Jaguars, then running back Travis Etienne, trotting back out to the field. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but just nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this 3rd quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer at the opponent. But in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
Here's Etienne on the give. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They go right back to Etienne. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. So we're through 3 here. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Pistol now for Jones. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
The Jaguars into punt formation. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. He fields it cleanly. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it'll be Jets football. The Jets out to begin another drive. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. First and 10 now from the 30. Rodgers here off the play action. Finds his target Hall. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
From the 34, into the hands of Conklin. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Now Rodgers has him on the quick hitter. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Thomas Morstead will kick it away. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. So no return on that punt. And it'll be their football. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Jones. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He takes off left on this 2nd down. A nice run here past the 35. And he's going to get all the way up to the midfield stripe. They get 28 out of that play. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that can tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
Throwing deep for the end zone. And he swats that deep shot away, but he better not celebrate just yet. Looks like his contact drew a flag. They may still get this yardage. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
So the incompletion on 1st, here's 2nd and goal. They send him left out of the slot. From the gun, ETN gets it. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 4th quarter lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
This to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars push their lead to 3. On now is Cook to kick this away. Gibson now to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. Oh, hang on there. Hang on a moment. Looks like we've got an injured player on the kick return. They're going to check on him now. Ball at the 33 for first down. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Into traffic, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. Easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Throwing now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
The give on second to Hall. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a gain of 4. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, and they go right back to him. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go. To throw, Rodgers. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Give to Hall on the draw. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Rodgers set to pass. Wilson's got it. And he gets this forward to the 19. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jets down by only 3. 2nd and 3 now. This is Hall. Oh, he lost the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Look, you know I'm always trying to be positive, partner. If you take away the ending, it was a great drive. Everything they were hoping for, but all that work and effort, it's gone.
And all the people are going to remember is that ending, Kate. That's all that unfortunately matters for this offense.
Now the Jaguars getting set to go. They run out still in possession of a 3-point lead thanks to the efforts of their defense, Brock, and now a chance to run out this clock.
And you do not want to put your defense back on the field in a tough position and needing another stand to end it. You take control of it. You make sure that defense is rested and celebrating, and hopefully you can pull out that victory formation.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. Back to the line they go. It's second down. ETN again. And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. Trying it right side with ETN. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Jacksonville in punt formation. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Jets and Aaron Rodgers headed back out on offense. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Now to throw. Looking for a target. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing now. That throw finds Coughlin. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. To throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. Here he is to throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ballgame. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. Trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
Looking to throw it. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. He'll look to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.